broken timeline. In the endless void, where light never touched and time stood still, lived a solitary being named Polar. He had no hope, no love, nothing. He was not alive in the way humans understand it. He was a void himself, mirroring the emptiness of the place he called home. But everything changed when a heavenly creature, once pure, now corrupted, fractured the multiverse. What followed was the time collapse, an apocalyptic event that tore through dimensions, breaking the timeline and scattering realities into chaos. Through the rip in space and time, Polar was pulled into the human world, a place bursting with color, emotion, and noise. There he met Sophia, a quirky, humorous girl who constantly annoyed him at first. Her laugh was loud, her heart louder, and she was everything he was not used to after spending millions of years in the cold silence of the void. But days turned into months, and months into years. Slowly, something unimaginable began to take root in Polar's heart. Hope. For the first time in his eternal existence, he felt love. He laughed, cried, and learned what it meant to be human. With Sophia by his side, he finally believed he belonged somewhere. But peace never lasts for those forged in chaos. The multiverse began to crumble. The balance of dimensions was collapsing, all because of one mistake: Polar's presence in the human world. The creature he had imprisoned long ago in the void had found its way back through the cracks in time. It was a monstrous, ancient force capable of devouring entire universes. And now it was loose. The skies turned red. Time fractured further. Realities bled into one another. Polar, now bound to Earth and humanity, had no choice but to fight. Not for himself, but for Sophia, for the life he never thought he could have. The battle shook the very fabric of existence. But even Polar, with all his power, could not stop the creature without making the ultimate sacrifice. As dimensions collapsed around him, he turned to Sophia, whose eyes brimmed with tears. "I need to go now," he said, his voice steady but heavy. "There's no time left to save this world." Sophia fell to her knees, crying. "I love you," she cried out. "Don't go." He looked at her one last time, eyes filled with sorrow and peace. "I love you too. That's why I must." In a final burst of light, Polar unleashed his energy, resetting the timeline, sealing the rift, and sacrificing himself to restore balance to the multiverse. And then silence. But he was not gone. In the night sky, directly above the place where he vanished, a single star shone brighter than the rest. It was Polaris, the northern star. A dying star, yes, but one that would continue to guide those who were lost. Sophia would often look up, whispering her thoughts to the sky. Because love never really dies. It just becomes light.